So happy you could join us today. I'm Kate Scott with Brock Heward. It is time for some football. And here we go from LA. It's a return from the 7. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield. So the Rams offense getting out there for their opening drive of the game. And they'll be led out by their 4th-year quarterback.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted, never. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest they ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game that wins are typically built off of.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
The first carry now for Kyron Williams. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 3rd and just 2 to go.
3rd and 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. That's caught by Williams. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Going for it, it's Williams. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs.
These 4th down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it. And now they get themselves off the field.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. Loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Hits him on the end route. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down. So a fresh set of downs now from the 39. Benson on 1st and 10. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now.
Benson once more. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Running for the first time with a man out of BYU. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Benson! And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from...
Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Running from the pistol with Benson. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. There's a dive up the middle. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. That chunk with a nice 21 yards. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down. Back-to-back carries here. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
Back at the 24-yard line.
A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Back and ready now for the 2nd quarter. It's Cardinals football. They have it 2nd down, well inside of field goal range. Into traffic, complete. And he gets this forward to the 19.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Richardson on 3rd. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. Throwing from the gun here. Completed over the middle. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
2nd and a yard at the 37-yard line.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Let's go.
19. 1st down, and they go right back to it. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled for a short gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Third and long for him here. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. J.K. Scott on to punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. Begins his return at the 16. Now, I think they're going to have to stop things here. Yep, and they just did. One of the Rams is hurt, is going to need some help out there. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down. We've set it down from 37. On 1st down, it's Richardson. Go right side, and McBride has it. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Rolling from the pistol, Richardson. Hits him on the out route. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
And the Cardinal 1st down.
Here we go, start, let go.
The give now to Benson. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's going to have this one down to the 28.
Hold the set.
And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Ready. Cougar 19. Ready.
Staying on the ground with Benson. And he'll maybe get 2 out of that, and that play brings us to the 2-minute warning. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Drive play straight ahead. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
Danger, danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
From the red zone now. He brings it in. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Now the Rams will use the 1st of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Let's go now. Bronco 80.
They'll run now on 2nd down. They were ready for him. They won that battle on the ground. This is backed up to the 9. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd.
Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Now throw. Airing it out to start this drive. Dumps it off to his running back. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Now the Rams are going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Looking right, and he finds him. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Following that completion, a member of the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series, and don't put the ball in harm's way.
The Rams are set to punt. Jones out there to return it. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Looking to return from the 29. And this return's going to leave him with enough time for definitely 2, maybe even 3 plays before halftime. Out had the Cardinals now on offense. And with all their timeouts remaining, Brock, they might be able to put a little something together here. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Hand off to the back. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, 2nd down. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. As for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
70 Timberwolves. Ready.
They give on 2nd to Benson. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Ball just a yard shy of midfield, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Look at that power, deep left side. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Back to throw it. Into the hands of Harrison. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. So we've reached halftime, Brock, in a lopsided contest so far. Let's hear. The rest of the league can wait. We'll see how they're faring later. Our focus, it's on these 2 teams as we skip halftime and get right back to this contest. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. On the return, here's Jones. Escapes a defender. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. The Cardinals and Trey Benson back out on offense. And they don't need anything out of this drive right now, Brock. That lead's already been built as we look to the scoreboard. But like architects, they might want to see just how high they can take it.
I mean, we're going to know here in just a second on how they attack these opening plays. Do they opt to take it easy, play conservative? Just keep stepping on that gas.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Let's go now. Ready.
And off to Benson to start the drive. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Finds him over the middle. They'll touch him down a couple of yards away from that marker.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, often...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're staring at a 4th down now after... Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he won't find an escape. They converge and drop it for the safety. You know, generally down around your own end zone, you're thinking less of driving the length of the field. Initially, you're just trying to buy some space and prevent a safety.
This is called situational football. You work on it all through training camp, right? It's not just a 2-minute drill. This can be equally important. Just get that first down. Just get out of the shadow of your own goal line. Well, the defense wasn't having it.
He fields this at the 18. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. The Cardinals and this running back headed back out for a new series. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. First and 10 now from the 30.
Ready? Just begin.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. Benson now from the gun. And some nice running there. Gets him a 3rd down coming up.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. They'll air it out on 3rd. Finds the in route complete. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Harrison secures this left side. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
26 yards. First down, Cardinals.
Back to throw, here's Richardson. Snared by the running back, here's Trey Benson. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
First down, Arizona.
From the red zone on first. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. Here's Williams to start the drive. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. After the play, officials calling for a stoppage here. We've got whistles, and it's for Kyron Williams. Looks like he is worse for the wear after that snap. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Couldn't make the hook up with Matthew Golden. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
And 9 yards to go.
To the air on 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Cardinals take possession down inside the 30 after the interception.
Such a huge point of emphasis for so many defenses, clogging up the middle of the field. They saw that receiver enter the middle and did a terrific job of baiting the quarterback into the throw, and an even better job.
And it's brought in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals parlay the interception into points. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. Fights his way through a tackle. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Let's go now. 19, Tiger.
First down, play action. Completes it to his running back. Here's Jonathan Brooks. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Back now, pressure coming. That's on target, Puka Nacua. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Gain of 15 there. And the Rams have the first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. Still sticking with the passing game. Short pass caught by his tight end. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's a gain of 6.
Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Rams football, and they're probably ready to just get this final quarter over with.
Ready.
Cardinals going nickel here on 3rd.
Ready.
Back to throw now. Pass cut by Brooks. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Come on.
Sticking to the air here. Steps up, and he's running with it. He doesn't slide down, and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
The positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
2nd down pass play coming. Taking off with it again. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm. Especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
3rd down run with Brooks. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
That is some old school brutality. An offense close to a 1st down. A defense that knows there's a run headed right its way. In a battle of wills, the offense gets it done.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Alert.
Here's Brooks. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams putting up points in a game decided. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. On the return, here's Jones. This makes it up to the 25. The Arizona offense ready to get things going again. With touchdowns on their last 2 drives, Brock, they're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go.
Right at the gut. Cuts it to the right sideline. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. How about 29 yards on 1st down? And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. They gain 11 on that play. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down. All set to go now from the 35.
Come on.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. Completed over the middle. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down.
3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Go. 19 Tigers. Let go.
Benson once more. They'll have the 1st down and even more. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
Ready.
Benson on 1st and 10. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again. And carried by Brooks to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Offense to the line. 2nd down. Running once more with Brooks. 2nd down run gets him 5. Now they've got 3rd down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would.
And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. The Rams are set to punt. Secures this at the 17. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Cardinals and Marvin Harrison Jr. set for this next possession. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. And I think by this point we can all agree, Brock, that he is not going to be stopped until the clock stops at the end of this game. He just continues to make catches count in this second half. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, who've got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, or too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards. This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
It's a gain of 8. But it brings up.
Now Richardson on 4th down. Connects with Harrison again. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
A gain of 16 yards.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Going deep here for the end zone. And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. So the Cardinals pick up the win in this one.